We don't need more products. We need better products, and we need products that are targeted. I don't believe in any product that is for all skin types. What is it doing? And how can it do something for all skin types? People have different skin needs. They have different types of skin. They have different concerns. And so finding products for all skin types, I'm not saying you can't use them, but most people who buy skincare products are buying them for a reason. Be sure you know what that is so that you can get the most out of your skincare products. So today we're going to talk about how many serums you need. When I became an esthetician, one of the things that surprised me is not everybody wants to do a 12-step routine. In fact, none of my clients did. They would even say, Denise, give me the most pared down routine that you can. And so I thought a lot about this. And about several years of my esthetician career, I decided that we needed products that are for specific purposes. I say skincare with a goal or products with purpose. And so that is how I came up with 5 Circle Skincare. I want each serum, and serums, if I had to choose, are the most important category of skincare because they're the ones that are going to correct your skin. But just like with manifestation, before you get what you want, you have to say what you want. You have to decide what you want. And that is true with skincare as well. When people come into me and they fill out an intake form, and one of the questions I ask is, what kind of changes do you want to make in your skin? And they say, oh, I want glowing skin, or I want my skin to look better. I ask them specifically, do you have dry skin? Is it dry and flaky? Is it oily and congested? Is it hyperpigmentation? Is it loss of volume, fine lines and wrinkles? These are very different concerns, but a lot of them are the same. There's a handful of concerns that people have, and it's about 7 or 8. And so I went about finding what ingredients will take care of that concern, and I want that product to do that thing. Because I believe when you do one thing a lot, you can do it well. Multitasking weakens what you can do versus when you're targeted. So, talking about serums. Some people use 7, 8, 10 products. And I wonder why. Because unless you really just like applying skincare products to your face, not only is it take more time, it takes more money, but in the Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology, they did 2 studies, and they have determined that your skin has a saturation point, just like the ground. And so if it rains a lot, the water absorbs into the ground, but if it continues to rain, the water starts to rise because the ground cannot absorb anymore, just like the sponge. And so we're going to show you what happens when you put too many products on your skin. Actually, here, we're going to pour this water on, and these sponges are super fun. So look, the sponges absorb this water. So we're going to do a little more. See how much before it starts to drip, because that's when you know you're past your point of absorption. Oh, look, it's a thirsty little sponge. Okay, here we go. So we're putting more water into the sponge. Okay, here we go. We are past the saturation point of this sponge. Your skin is very much like a sponge. It can hold a lot of water, can hold a lot of serums, but it can only hold so much. There is a point where everything that you're putting on top of your skin is just sitting there. If that's a $165 serum, that's kind of a waste of money. But not only that, if you bombard your skin with too many serums, with different types of actives that may or may not play together, you can not only waste your money just having serums sit on top of your skin, but you can actually damage your skin's barrier. If you have ever applied products to your skin and the next morning you might have red, irritated skin, or maybe it looks sort of like eczema or psoriasis, little white flakes, little white bumps, that is because you have overloaded your skin. And what can happen is, as your skin reaches its saturation point, the products just pile on top of each other. If you have skin that's prone to breakouts, it can form a film over your skin, and that gives a great environment for bacteria to grow. And that is how you can get acne breakouts. The products sit on top of your skin. They can just collect in your pores because you have too many products on your skin. So when I talk to people, one of the first things I like to do is ask them what exactly they want to correct in their skin. If they have textured skin and need exfoliation, I recommend a glycolic serum. If they have dry, dehydrated skin, a hyaluronic acid serum. If they have skin that needs collagen and an even skin tone, vitamin C. Vitamin C is important for that, for collagen production. Vitamin C is important to even out the skin tone. And little known fact, vitamin C will also boost the effectiveness of your sunscreen. Although sometimes I don't like to tell clients that because I'm afraid they might use that as an excuse to not wear sunscreen, which we all know you always need to do every day. Clean Slate Serum, which is one of my favorites because it has niacinamide, which helps repair your skin barrier if you have dry skin from the winter, but it also helps to lighten hyperpigmentation. It's a non-hydroquinone serum. If you've ever used hydroquinone, it's only available by prescription. It really does lighten melasma and sun damage. If you have melasma and sun damage that has been resistant to other serums, see your doctor about getting a hydroquinone serum. If you can get a prescription for that, use it. It will lighten your skin, but you don't want to use it like all the time. I always recommend that you use hydroquinone, whatever the doctor gives you, until maybe it's 1 month on, 1 month off, or even 3 months on, 3 months off. Talk to your doctor about that. But if you need a non-hydroquinone serum, or your barrier is impaired, or your skin is extra sensitive from too much windburn, water, it's hopefully going to be colder here soon. And when that happens, your skin can get zapped of moisture. A niacinamide serum is great for that. The other serum that I have, people love this one. It's got vitamin F in it, and it is a finishing serum. A lot of people talk about silicone like it is the devil. And actually, I like silicone and used the right way. If you have ever had anything cut off you or bought a scar patch, you know that silicone is there.
You're okay.
I've done pretty good so far.
Yeah. Really
what time are we on?
Almost at 10.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Just do a few more minutes.
Okay. All right. So, right. Let's just cut off the whole thing about the vitamin F.
Okay.
Okay. So I've kind of made a mess here with my little sponge, but I just wanted to show you that skin and the ground and sponges have a finite amount of fluids that they can absorb. If you are putting too many fluids on your face, and my sweet spot is two serums, then that's all that you
should say. If I put whatever.
The B side. I wanted to show you how your skin, the ground, and this sponge has a finite amount of liquid that it can absorb. So you do not want to drown your skin in products that are probably expensive when you can use 1, 2, maximum 3 serums to get the skin that you want.